guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. So today I'm making a video where I'll be answering questions that I've compiled over time regarding studying nursing in Finland. So without much ado, let's jump right into the video.
Okay, let's go.
So the first question that I was being asked is nursing a very tasking job in Finland? Well, to answer this question, I would say that nursing is generally a tasking job, not only in Finland, like in every other country. However, the degree of the taskness or the intensity of it would depend on every individual. For example, if you are talking about, let's say, working in a nursing care home, palvelutalo, you see that there somebody might find it very easy and another person would find it very difficult to handle, as well as it depends on the kind of ward that you are working in. So my advice I would give in that situation is that you have to find somewhere that you love what you are doing, a ward or an OSA store, a ward or an OSA store that you really love it, that you find it convenient for you or easy for you to do the stuff that is required in that ward. Yeah. So the second question I was being asked is it possible to combine nursing studies with a part-time job? And I would say that yes, exactly. Perfect. Yeah. So I would say that yes, it's very, very possible for you to work and study at the same time. So it just depends on you working on your schedule and every other thing. So it's not restricted in Europe and in Finland as well. It's very much allowed for students to work and study at the same time. So the next question which I was asked is, the person said, I heard that internship starts in the first year. Okay, yeah, that's true. Internship starts in the first year. Are you being paid for internships in hospital? Well, based on my experience, I would say that for internships, you are not being paid, except for, well, in where I studied, except for maybe the last two practice or maybe the last practice, that you are not actually being paid, but you are actually given the opportunity to do it as a summer job. So as a summer job, you'll be paid for it, yeah. But it doesn't mean that the school is the one paying you for it. So I don't know about students that are Finns themselves, probably they are being paid, but when it comes to international students, you are not being paid for your internships. Yeah, so definitely that's why you need to be working in between your practice. Yeah, and yeah. So the next question as well is still quite connected to the internship thing. He said, during internship, are you being given particular hours to work? Well, you are not being given particular hours to work. However, you have the right to schedule your timetable with regards to probably the supervisor that you have, or maybe if you have a part-time job somewhere, you can schedule your work so that, okay, you have days where you go for practice and other days probably that you used to work, or maybe you decide that, okay, you want to work in the morning and in the evening you go for your practice, evening shift you go for your practice. That all depends on you. So being able to have a good time management. So when it comes to time management, you have to really, really be intentional about it so that you get to create time for work and time to study as well. Yes, so the next question that I'll be answering is if you can study nursing in Finland in different languages. And yes, it's very, very possible. That is depending on your language capacity. If you are someone that is, you have a good level of Finnish or Swedish, then you can go ahead and study nursing in those languages. However, a majority of international students get to study nursing in English language, which is also a bonus for them because you don't have to stress, learning the language before you don't have to stress learning the language before you actually begin your nursing studies. So you can get to study and you can get to learn the language as time goes on. That is within the period of your English language studies. Yes. And so the next question was asking if there is an age limit to studying in Finland. So I want to say that based on my understanding, there's no age limit in studying in Finland. So long as you have the mental and the physical capacity to study, then you are good to go. You can study whatever you want to study, get your certificate, and live your life fully. So the next question as well is asking, still connected to age limit with work. So what I would say is that you can as well work up to the age of elake, that is the pension age in Finland. That is about 64 to 65 years, if I'm not mistaken. I'll make more research about that. So that is all about the questions I had for today. Please, if you have more questions that you want to know about, please make sure to write it down in the comment section below, and I promise to give you an answer for that. If you've learned something from this video or you've been reminded of something from this video, please make sure to leave a comment down below, subscribe, like the video, and please share so that a lot of other people are going to see this video and get to apply to nursing studies in Finland. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.